Now here's an interesting binder that I made a long time ago where I took some of the best things off of the internet and printed them. Like I thought this was really cool, an Atari portable video computer system. Now these are not my original pictures, but I just thought they were too cool to just lose. You know, maybe they'll be on the internet today, maybe they'll be gone tomorrow. So I made a binder. Something is shaking up over there and the cats are all freaking out about it, of things that I wanted to keep forever. Kind of like making my own magazine. Very expensive, but it was a lot of fun. Here's a Miss Pac-Man ad. I think I may have printed this one off. If they're not as rich of colors, I probably did, and especially if there's a lot of white. The Atari Power Price Breakthrough. You may think $250 is not much, but we're talking about 1980s money. That's extremely expensive. It'd be like about $2,000 nowadays, I'm guessing. The TI-99 4A from the Texas Instruments. Look at some of the games you got. You got like Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, Centipede. The games on these look fantastic, but you're paying a premium price. That is a nice looking computer though. Before this, the Ataris had 400, which I had, the Atari 800 and the Atari 1200. The Atari 800 and the 1200 were way more expensive. I think the numbers were the dollars they were, it seems like. But it did have higher memory. And then there was a Sinclair computer. I actually have seen a video on this. It was horrible. Here's the software. And then there's the video arcade cartridge system. What in the world is that noise? Okay. I did see two dogs running around the neighborhood earlier, so that's unusual. Video arcade cartridge system, which is basically just your Atari. But I think this is it's the Sears version. $154 for an Atari. And here's some of the games from back then. Very simple in nature, nothing exciting on this page. I remember I did want chess badly though. But these other ones, yeah. I like strategy games when I was a kid. Oh, there's the Atari 400. I have it somewhere. I still have it, I think. I wish I still had my Apple II GS though. I don't know what happened to it. I may have it somewhere here. So maybe a bird got caught inside the... Anyway. Here's the Atari 2600, and this is probably not at Sears because Sears had their own thing going on. Reactor was a really fun game. Popeye, Mr. Do, these are all fantastic games. Kangaroo. That was around 1982 or 83. This was whenever it was, yep, see the price change? This is whenever it was being put out of its misery. And then play the Coleco Gemini was an Atari knockoff. I had that ball controller. Roller controller. The Atari / Gemini games, Keystone Capers. I didn't know that was on there. That's in a television game. E.T. is the worst game ever. I have no idea what you're doing, Strawberry Shortcake. I have played Smurf on ColecoVision. Oh man, Phoenix. Dark Cavern was I think it was Dark Stalker or something on the television. It was one of them network games. Cut $10 to $29 for the old games. Yeah, because nobody else was buying them. Atari 2600, Gemini by Coleco, or the Sears Arcade 1 or 2. Meanie just came around the back. He never comes around the back. White Kitty wants to come around the back, but he can't because I'm here. This was my very first video game system, the Odyssey 2. At Christmas, whenever my dad went to pick it up, he picked it up at a Sears Roebuck. I didn't know they sold video game systems, so I was like, what's in the box? It's your Christmas gift. What is my Christmas gift? It's an axe. I want you to chop down some wood. I cried the whole way home. Yeah. It was better than the Atari, I guess. He wanted it because it had a keyboard. He wanted me to have a keyboard when I was a kid. It's probably I can like type really fast now. My friend Shannon Leonard had the Vectrix. That's the only time I've ever seen it. And not the only person I knew that had it. This is the Intellivision 2 that I eventually got. I still have that keyboard right in there. Not that keyboard, I'm talking about the piano keyboard. This and this, I think I still have that. I don't know what happened to this. I had all of this. The piano keyboard, I think my dad wanted me to become a musician. Not gonna happen. Not on a piano, that's not cool like a guitar. Here's the voice module. Space Spartans is really cool. It reminds me a lot of Battlestar Galactica. And then, which one? Okay, I don't think any of those was the code. Figure out the code. Are you sure? B-17 bomber. That's the one with the redneck accent on it. See how much better Intellivision was than Atari? I played Dracula at my neighbor's when I was a kid on Intellivision. And then the Atari 5200. Yes, I had that. And I had the roller... No, I had the ColecoVision roller controller, because I was about to say it had controllers that you slid down in the sides. I didn't have this one. I had the ColecoVision one. Here are some games. That Dig Dug looks just like the arcade. That's amazing. You can tell I printed these out because the quality is not that great. And it's got the scan lines running through it where it was running out of ink. Yeah, so I was a huge video game freak. Oh, there's ColecoVision. That was the game I had. I had the Atari adapter. So I never had an Atari 2600 back before yard sales. And there's the Coleco thing I had. You slide the controllers down in it so you can use the keypads and stuff. And you can actually just use the keypad in there. It was a great idea to, if you wouldn't have to hold the thing, you just use this and use the little red buttons for the left and right buttons. I never had those because it seemed like it was made for sports and I could care less about sports. Look how much the peripherals cost back then, and that was back then money. Nowadays, yeah, that's exorbitant. Yeah, you can tell I printed this because it's got like where you can tell I made it white. I tried to make it as white as possible because white uses less ink, obviously. And just list of games. I mean, it's like just games. So this is all about video games. Burger Time. That's like the only Intellivision game that's still fun to play. And then what is this thing right here? I don't think that nobody's ever heard of. The deluxe video game from APF. APF 1000. Nobody had this. I've never seen one in real life. I don't know if they made this. If you've had that, please let me know. And then here's another thing that was before my time. I never seen one in real life. I've never seen one played. I don't know anybody that's ever had one. And then we get to the magazines I got in here. This is Atari Age. The artwork is just really cool. I got these a long time ago, 1982. When I say these, I'm talking about the fact that I have the July 82 one. I love the artwork on it. I love how the rainbow is being broken up by like breakout. Oh, the game right here sucks so bad, but it had such great art on the covers that the art really sold this. Too bad the game was just awful. 1982. Somebody laying on the beach with a space helmet on. It is kind of funny. There's a lot of things going on with this, like Pac-Man on the wheel, Space Invaders, Merlin's right there. It's hilarious. There's a lot of things going on there. I didn't even notice at first. He's sitting on a billiard table or a pinball table. E.T. This is so 1982 is whenever the Atari crashed, basically, because E.T. sucks so bad. People say whatever they want to say, but I'm pretty sure E.T. did kill the market. I know it was until 1984, but man. Crazy Climber. Real sports, real sports, real sports, real sports. The only good thing about those is the cover art. 1983. Vanguard was fun. I had that on the Atari 2600 adapter. Okay, I'm trying to get the pages to flip. Centipede, 1,000 feet of fun. Haha, I get it. Centipede was a really good game. It didn't look as much like the arcade, but it was still fun. So these magazines are absolutely fantastic. And I didn't even look at the year for this one, sorry. Oh, I didn't have it on the bottom, that's probably why. 1984. So March, April 1984, volume 2, number 5. If you want to see inside of one of these magazines, let me know. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.